Week 1. When grief touches relationships. What happens to a relationship when grief enters the picture? We often think about grief as something that happens inside a person, but grief doesn't stay there. It can travel through relationships. A relationship is a connection between people, built through love, family, friendship, faith, work, community, shared experiences, and everyday life. And when loss happens, those connections can change. The relationship between a parent and a child, between siblings and family, between friends, between neighbors, between the bereaved and their church community, between colleagues at work, between in-laws and between partners. And sometimes, the relationship that needs the most attention is the one we have with ourselves. Because grief can change how we communicate, how we trust, how we respond, how much we can give, and even how much we can receive. Someone who was once outgoing may become quiet. Someone who always answered the phone may stop taking calls. Someone who seemed strong may suddenly feel overwhelmed by the simplest things. And sometimes we look at these changes and say, "You've changed." But perhaps the question is, what has this person been through? Because sometimes what looks like distance is pain. What looks like anger is overwhelm. What looks like rejection is simply someone trying to survive a new reality. And this is why understanding grief matters. Not so that we excuse every behavior, not so that we ignore boundaries, but so that we can respond with wisdom instead of assumption. One loss can create many ripples. And in this first part of our 4-week journey, we're going to look at those ripples, how grief can touch the relationships around us, and even the relationship we have with ourselves. Because when we understand grief better, we can relate better, we can support better, and we can love better. This is part 1. Let's begin. Widow to warrior. Healing people, strengthening relationship, building compassionate community.